What's up, everyone? I am Magicide. Welcome back to our Geek Fest here, playing Crusader Kings II with the Game of Thrones mod as the country of Naathi. And I have to say straight away that if you tuned in to the latest episode of the show, which would be Season 7, Episode 2, I won't spoil it for anyone that hasn't watched it, but there was a scene between Grey Worm and Missandei. And Grey Worm actually said Missandei of Naathi. So I was indeed correct. It is Naathi, not Naath. I'm glad they finally said it. You know, I'm not sure if they actually said it in previous episodes. I don't think they did, but I'm glad I caught that. But anyways, the last time we played, we pushed our son's wife's claim here in the Citrus Coves. So that way, when she dies, our son's son, meaning our heir's heir, is going to inherit it. And it's going to be ours. So what that means is that we could actually start conquering this duchy over here, which is called the the High Lordship of Tall Trees Town. Interesting that they call it the High Lordship and not a principality over here. But so there's our option of actually conquering the northern portion, because what we want to do eventually is have the option of actually coming up here and conquering this region. That is, if Lys here doesn't become too big and powerful. But I put my Justice Shirt over here in Lizard Head because I don't want Golden Heart to get too big and strong, and they are already consolidating. And of course, since we have the Isle of Toads over here, we really want Talon and, what is this, the Howling Mountain? We want at least one of these provinces, and then we'll be able to create the duchy, or the principality, and then we'll automatically have the de jure claim on the remaining third island. But I think for now, we're going to stay our course. We're going to keep our Justice Shirt right over here, fabricating away. And the last time we left off, right after I cut the episode, I actually went into the dungeons and visited their chambers. So we've got that going for us again. So let's get on with it. There's not a whole hell of a lot that we're doing here. We're just kind of waiting for claims. I was actually really tempted to just play the game on my own. Uh-oh. So it looks like I no longer have a seneschal. He died of poor physique. Alright, so let's go ahead and replace him right away. God damn it, that's right, because the last time I actually bought a new courtier and installed him. Can we do that again? Is that possible? It's not yet anyways. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit of time before we get a new seneschal. So anyways, as I was saying, I was thinking about actually just playing the game just kind of off video or off camera until we got claims, and just so we could have a little bit more eventful playthrough. But c'est la vie, we'll play through it anyways. Okay, so it looks like Uluhuru here has managed to sabotage over here in Golden Head, right there on his capital, which is very good. Who actually owns this? Are you a vassal or are you just independent? Okay, you're just independent. Is this actually part of a larger... Okay. Awesome. So one of our bastard sons gets 2 diplomacy. Okay, so Talcoetius here needs some education. Let's have him educated at court, and since we have the money, let's just go ahead and do the good education option. I mean, he's so far down the list, I probably shouldn't even worry about him. Where are you? Oh, holy Christ. It's our second to last child. Alrighty then. So these guys are just sitting here chilling. So last episode I was talking about potential other Crusader Kings II series, and I was describing that I really wanted to play a vanilla game as the Lombard nation, or as a Lombard person, Lombard sovereign. And I went ahead and did a little test playthrough the other night, and it actually went swimmingly. So that is something that I'm going to have to explore once this playthrough is done. Because like I was saying before, too... Oh, wait, what the hell? Did he die? Oh, no, Uluhuru has died. So we need a new spy master. Okay, so we've got a brother here that's up to the task. Let's go ahead and keep... you've got... Alright, so let's go ahead and just keep having him sabotage this area. And we have a child here that needs a guardian. So let's sort by rank. And let's have this guy here do it. In the vanilla game, there are 3 timed achievements, meaning that, you know, depending on your start date, if you finish the game from that start date all the way to the end, which is 1453, there's 3 different achievements. There's one for 769, 867, and I believe the third one is the 1066 start date. And I have the first 2. I don't have the 1066. That'll be the latest I've ever actually started in the game. And I was thinking about starting somewhere in the southern portion of the Italian peninsula as one of the independent Lombard rulers. It's the... I don't remember which province it was. It was the one that's to the right of Al-Mamfi? I gotta learn how to pronounce that properly. Okay, excellent. We get some... Looks like the Isle of Flies prospers. So I started there, and I went and did some conquering. It looks like it's going to be somewhat difficult to go ahead and do that. All you really need to do is just survive. But there is another achievement, is the Desiderata achievement, where you have to divorce a Lombard princess. And I'm hoping to get that one in, as well. But we'll see. We'll see how that takes us through. I'm actually hoping to finish up my game of Civ 5 and move on to something else. It won't be another CK2 game. It'll be something else. Okay, so we've got the lands of the Basilisk Isles are rife with disease, particularly a virulent one. The Red Death has reached the Isle of Toads. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so it's a very good thing that we actually built our refuge here. And we don't have enough money to actually update anything. Alright, so let's take off the pop-up for the new courtier. Okay, so my son Zaxos is sick. So the Isle of Toads here. Actually, let's click on this tab here. Okay, so this is one of the really awful major epidemics. Oh shit. I'm really curious to find out if it's going to actually spread over to our main island here. I hope it doesn't. I hope it just sticks over here in the Sothoros. But it looks like it's... Well, since these 2 islands share the same sea province as this island up here, it makes sense that it would actually connect up. Okay, so... Let's see here. A child needs a guardian, which is you. Looks like your previous guardian died. Very well. Oh, he didn't die, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe this just became of age. So let's find out. Okay, so it did cross the sea tile here. I'm not sure if it's going to connect. I hope it doesn't. Okay, to improve your stewardship and better learn how to administer a realm, it strikes you that it might be a good idea to conduct a survey of the land. Trustworthy men would have to be sent out to every corner of your domains and record their findings. And this information will then be collected into a single great tome. Let us write this tome of judgment. Let's do it. First time actually seeing that event chain. Oh, please don't let it attack my island, please. I had a previous playthrough. I think I was playing as the Foresters. Where are you guys? King's Iron Wrath here. Yeah. Oops. Branch. Interesting. So who's your father? No, that's not the right guy. There was somebody else that was supposed to be in Wrath. Iron Wrath. Weird. Or am I looking at the wrong province? Anyways, I was playing as whatever the Telltale Games series. It's over here somewhere. I was playing as those guys, and the Red Death just swept through this area, and it never touched the islands down here in the south. All right, so we're gonna personally praise my court physician from doing a wonderful job. I think that was my wife, if I'm not mistaken. And then there was another playthrough that I did, actually as Naathi before, in one of the previous iterations, previous patch. And it did the same thing. It just swept across Essos and then into Westeros, and it never touched the southern islands. Okay, so we have some marriages that need to happen. Alright. Let's get some money. Alright, 25 gold. Sounds good. So it looks like wifey's sick again. Does it actually show you what you're sick of? Okay. Wow, okay. So since she's a summer islander, this goes with the actual like mythos of the story, is that anybody that's not of Naathi, that doesn't come from here, and that stays on our island too long, will come down with the butterfly fever. And of course, naturally, this summer islander woman that we married has now come down with a butterfly fever, and she has gout. And it looks like our court physician is doing a great job, but she gonna die. She's worm food. And it looks like I'm gonna have to marry somebody else. You know what I should have done with all these bastard kids? I should have probably tried to find somebody with claims so that I can go in there and actually declare some war. And it looks like our prisoners weren't getting married, or weren't getting pregnant. So let's go ahead and do a little rapey, pokey. So she's 51. She can't have kids, and she's 32. This person right here, let's actually call her for trial, since she's so old. The other person is totally eligible to have children still. Okay. Coraza has demanded a trial by the court. Alright, so Chibundu shall interrogate her. Chibundu stuttered, stammered. Okay, he made a poor case. Alright, the verdict has been reached. She is guilty. Let's not do that. Okay, so she'll be banished to the Isle of Vines. Yeah, let's go ahead and just banish her. I don't want her in my prison anymore. She's doing me no good. If she can't have my children, she's no good to me. Okay, 2 people eloped, got married without anybody's consent, which is going to be my courtier and my courtier. Okay, so you're attractive. Okay, so you're betrothed to one of my bastard daughters. So we're gonna seize them. So did he just straight up like move away? Like, where is this guy? Oh wow. Okay, so since I tried to seize him, apparently it failed, and the guy just straight up moved. He went hella far away. And now he's married to this random courtier who followed him. So which daughter was that? It was you. Okay. So can we do somebody with a claim? But it's got to be matrilineally with you. And I don't think there's anybody here that actually has any claims. It doesn't look like it. So we're just going to have to marry our female children off to whoever has the best stats or some kind of inheritable trait. So you're 8 years old. This man here is 42. Let's go ahead and do that. Try to get some strong babies. Okay, you're the one that I just... Okay, no, you're my last one. Let's just have her educated at court and give her the 10 gold. So the Red Death isn't touching us, which is pretty fantastic. Why can I not do this? It has the sick house. Okay. Alright, so somebody has just converted over to the God of Harmony. Let's put her under house arrest since she still has a chance of spawning some children for us. So here's the thing, is that I think Naathi is always going to be our home. I don't think I'm going to ever change capitals unless I have some, like, super good province. Alright, so I get 2 more stewardship, which is awesome. So I'm not really entirely sure that it's really worth our interest, or it's in our best interest to improve our refuge. Shit. There's something really bad happening here. Yep. So it looks like Golden Head here has declared war on Lizard Head. It's finally happened. I was hoping to beat him to the punch, but it's not going to happen. So let's take our man off of there and put him on Talon. That sucks. Okay, so Master Suboxone. Okay, 46% chance. It'll increase my tyranny, but he did something to me, didn't he? Okay, so you need a guardian. Let's go ahead and give you... Let's go ahead and give you my brother here. Should probably keep it on this overlay. Because it doesn't look like it's actually connecting to anything. It's just staying there. Which is good, because our island is on its own sea tile. So I don't think it would connect that way. If there was like an island here, it would definitely connect. But we's good. Looks like we just have some bloody flux down there. Westeros is pretty clean and healthy. And the Summer Isles have nothing. I just want to see and make sure that it doesn't affect us at all. Okay, so this has a stewardship of +2. So we're going to wait for another event pop-up to potentially gain some more stewardship. Alright, so our court physician has died. That means it's time for us to employ a new one. And I hope he comes quick, because the Red Death is right next door to us. But that's really unfortunate about Lizard Head. Okay, so we have a renowned physician, and he's also a mystic. That sounds pretty fan-diddly-tastic to me. Let's give him his 10 gold. He's now our court physician. Let's put him... Okay, there you are. Okay, serve the court, sir. Can I visit her chambers again? Is that possible? It is not possible at the moment. Alrighty then. Man, this is sticking around for a long time. I was kind of hoping it was just going to sweep through and just kill everybody and be done. So it looks like our Justiciar has died a natural death. Very well. That means that gives me the chance to install somebody hopefully better. So we have my niece here, my bastard niece. Let's go ahead and have you do it. Fabricate that claim. We want Talon. The thing that sucks is I was kind of hoping, I'm actually kind of hoping that once we actually get the claim, that the Red Death won't be over there, because otherwise... Okay, so it's starting to disappear. Good. Because I don't really want to keep our troops over there in a disease-addled area. Oh, man. My one bastard son here is a stutterer, but he's also attractive. Okay, so he needs what? Guardian? You're content. Let's keep you. Let's do that. And we have another one here that needs a guardian. Alright. So, let's do this other content man here. Let's take a look at my vassals. I think we need to actually start sending them some gifts. So they like me and they start giving me some money, 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 money. Okay, so he has been a leal and able servant. Well, let's give him his 4.4 ducats. Let's give this guy a little bit of a gift. You know what? I really fucking can't stand this goddamn event. So whenever I get this event that says he's been a leal and able servant, and I give him some gold, it just automatically stops him from whatever job he was doing. And it's really pissing me off because it makes no sense that it would just have him stop. So instead of having him administer the holdings and have a increased culture conversion chance, I'm just going to have him collect taxes for now. I think that that's probably more in our best interest at the moment. I think we should start really making some bank here. Wait, what the hell? The Red Death, like, completely disappeared from the Gulf of Gagossos. So why is it coming back? It was gone from here. Okay, so my nephew... Yeah, you're not going to get your own little fief. Not yet, anyways. If I had some more land to conquer, I would definitely do it. Man, this is deadly. It's just sticking around. When can we change the laws again? 8324. Okay, so we've got about less than 4 years. Wow, this is stupid. If I had my capital over here, this would really piss me the fuck off. Okay, so it looks like our new spy master has done his job by sabotaging this area. And now Golden Head owns all 4 of these areas. And he's definitely in a position to start taking over the Parrot Shore. Or he could technically come over here. Who are you? My daughter-in-law. Okay, so here's a big problem is that my children, my sons, my bastard sons, are coming of age now. And all of the male bastard sons, well, what am I saying? Male sons? Duh. All of my male children here are going to come of age, and since they are unlanded, I'm going to get that prestige hit. And since I have, let's see here, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 children here that don't have titles. Potentially. Right now, it's just counting the 1. And since you're married to a sovereign yourself, it's not giving me that hit. So the Red Death is still in full swing here. I'm really surprised it hasn't connected up here to the Giscari Strait and then started hitting up into the southern portion of Essos here. Very interesting that it hasn't actually... Does this place actually have the Red Death? It does not. Why? That makes no sense. Okay, so you're about to piss me off here because you're trying to kill my brother, the Spy Master. Can we form an alliance? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what she says. Okay, so she's now allied to me. That's great. Let's try to actually plot to kill her. Okay, so we have a very low chance. She'll say no to that, to becoming a vassal. And there's nothing I can do. She's trying to murder my spy master here. And I could pay, what is it, 150 gold here, I think, to get the faceless men to try to assassinate her. But I think our money's better spent elsewhere. Like, for instance, I think we still have to build our training grounds, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wow. Okay, so we get some pretty good options here. So we could do our castle town again and make some more money. We are absolutely going to do that. Money, money, money. I need that cash. Alright, so lots of stuff is going on here. Hang on 1 second, game. Let's go ahead and... what do you need to do? You lack a guardian. Very well. We'll put... how about... I really don't want an ambitious man to be your educator. So we'll do you. Alright, so my daughter-in-law has died, which means my son here needs a new wife. Okay, do we have anybody here with claims? Lotus Hills and the Isles of Love. And you're 15. Okay, so let's look at the Isle of Love here. Hang on 1 second. Okay, find title. Love. Okay. The Isle of Love. Okay, so it's that little piece of shit island there. And who is the other person? You are in Lotus Hills. Okay, let's try to find that. Lotus Hills? Oop. Okay. Alright, so you're up there. Why don't we actually try for that? Let's go ahead and take a look at our realms. Okay, so you're still independent. Let's do it. Lotus Hills it is. Which means I should have a claim, a weak claim, I would think. Give me the money. Excellent. Okay, the only problem is they're not going to get married yet until she comes of age, so I'm not going to be able to press any claims until that point. And I'm getting up there in age. I might not actually have that option to go up there and press that claim. Oh, look at this. The 3 exiles under one banner. We definitely have some consolidation here, which we're hoping to do ourselves. You know, there was the one option to oversee construction. Let's go ahead and plop you down and hurry that along. That definitely is going to help, because by the time that's done, then we can just send him to going back to collecting taxes. So Talon here has 855 troops and nothing much else. And if we go back to the disease overlay here, like, holy shit, man, it's still just affecting this area. Is this like a bug or something, or is this just does this disease have like some sort of permanence? And the other thing too is like, why does this island here not have it? Is how do you pronounce that? Gain? Gain? Gain. We'll call it Gain. Okay, so he has sabotaged Golden Heart. That's good. I want to keep doing this because I want to create as many problems for these guys as possible. Siege defense and revolt risk. I should almost have him come over here and do it, because it'll help us out, but... Alright, so our castle town is finished. Let's take a look here. So when am I able to do you again? In a couple days. Fantastic. Alright, so we'll send you back to collecting taxes. Please and thank you. We should be making some pretty good money now. Let's wait for the next month to tick by. Okay, we're actually not making that much money. Why? Alright, so let's send some gifts here. You need a gift. Alright, so you need to get married. So let's take a look at our vassals again. Alright. So besides our one son here, who hates our guts, forced upon my kin. I guess that's because I legitimized a bunch of bastard children. We can probably deduce that is exactly what that's from. And speaking of which, we still have that one prisoner. Let's go ahead and go catcalling. Alright, give us some money. Alright. And we have a child here that needs a guardian, right? Yes, you need a guardian. Okay. Let's have this man here, even though he's ambitious.